So I've become an ambassador for the voice for epilepsy. It is an honour to be of even being asked to be able to help people with epilepsy and just be able to tell my story a little bit on what I've been through. I'm just gonna read out what I've written on the website just so that people can get like a personal view from where I'm standing from what has gone on. So pardon me from reading from a piece of paper, but let's go. So epilepsy is a big part of my life. I didn't get diagnosed until I was after 21. I didn't realise that I had been epileptic all my life, but it started out with absent seizures from childhood and then turned into tonic ones. I didn't remember having these. I used to have these with friends, with them not knowing what they were. They used to get bullied and used to think that I was just putting it on or pretending. On my 21st birthday, I had a very bad tonic-clonic seizure which stopped my heart. I went into cardiac arrest, but luckily that my partner was there to do CPR and save my life. After that experience, I was admitted to hospital for 3 weeks for them to try and stop my seizures, as I were having up to 7 a day and they were uncontrollable at the time. And we all know how much seizures wipe you out. It was very hard to come to terms with epilepsy, and for a while I pretended that I didn't have it and just pretended to carry on as a normal 21-year-old, going out partying and drinking, which was a big mistake on my part. It took me further back with health, and I was continually having seizures and my heart stopped a further 4 times. When I got to this point, I didn't understand why everything had got so bad and realised that my heart was linked to my seizures, and this is why it kept happening and I either needed to change my life or I was going to die. This was when I turned to bodybuilding. It's a huge passion of mine, and I was already a personal trainer in a gym, which was hard to change my lifestyle as my triggers for seizures are tiredness, overheating and stress, which you would think doing a prep would be impossible, but I made it possible. I made sure that I cleaned up my eating, training, and my whole life has now changed. I am a professional bikini bodybuilder, an IFBB pro, and I compete all over the world, and I've been very lucky to be invited to the Arnold's, the first UK show that they've ever done. I can't tell you how many times the epilepsy has brought me down, but we can't change the fact that we have epilepsy. It is a part of us. We need to come to terms with the fact that we have it and live as life as much as we can. Why should we be any different, and why do the things that we can't do, or why should it stop us? I truly believe that if you set your mind to anything, you can achieve anything 100%. You just need to look after your health, because at the end of the day, we only get one life. Don't waste time, live your life and become who you want to be. I am now a professional bodybuilder. I run 3 businesses. I have a personal training studio as well as a class studio, and I am an online coach, helping others to become a better version of themselves like I have done. I have gone through a lot of different experiences throughout having epilepsy. Unfortunately, I also took a very bad knock to the head which caused me to have hearing loss, which I now wear hearing aids with. It is hard sometimes to be able to look at my life and see how much it's changed, but I completely can 100% hand on my heart say that it's changed for the better, and it's made me a lot stronger person. It gets me a little bit upset when I talk about this, just because of how different my life is, but I wouldn't change it for the world, because I'm such a happier person now, and I'm very proud of what I've achieved, and I'm very looking forward to be able to see where I can go and my next steps in life.